Hi, fifth grade students and families. My name is Brian Beggs, and I'm the music teacher over here at Silverado Middle School, where you'll be going next year. And I wanted to take a little bit of time to tell you a little bit about what you can do as a sixth grader in music here at Silverado. So this presentation is going to talk about how middle school music is different than elementary school music, what classes sixth graders can take here at Silverado Middle School for music, why they should take music in sixth grade. It's important to know there's no experience needed to join the music classes here at Silverado in sixth grade. How can sixth graders get musical instruments to play in the SMS music classes? And finally, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. So the first question that a lot of people ask is, how is middle school music different than elementary school music? You're used to getting about a half an hour per week of instruction on an instrument if you take an instrument. One nice thing about middle school is that students get to play music every single day. So every day here at school, we play music, assuming everything goes back to normal with the COVID situation, which it should by then. So every single day we're playing the instruments instead of just once a week. Students can leave their instruments here at school. So that's something that a lot of people like to do, because those giant saxophones and cellos and remembering your flute and violin at home happens sometimes, right, when you're in elementary school, and then you don't get to play. So here at Silverado, you can leave the instrument here at school so that you have it every single day and don't have to carry it back and forth. We have a lot more concerts and performances at Silverado. So in a normal year, Silverado, we have 3 concerts that are in the evenings. And then there's also some other performances that sixth graders can do. And one of the really nice things is students get a letter grade on their report card for their music class, just like every other class, because music is an actual class here at Silverado. So it's just like any other subject. You get a grade on your report card. So what music classes can sixth graders take at Silverado Middle School? They can take beginning band or orchestra. So it's really important to remember you do not need any experience playing an instrument to be in beginning band or orchestra as a sixth grade student. So even if you have never played an instrument before, you can still take both classes. So beginning band plays 3 concerts per year, and we also play music at Silverado's open house. And these are the instruments that we have in beginning band: flute, clarinet, saxophone, trumpet, and trombone. Some of you already play these instruments. Some of you have never played an instrument before. It's okay. You can still take the class even if you've never played an instrument. In orchestra, we also play 3 school concerts per year. And the sixth graders in orchestra are very lucky because we have only 1 orchestra class. So 6th, 7th, and 8th graders are all in the same class. And that group gets to do a field trip to Six Flags Discovery Kingdom at the end of the year. And we play music there, and we get to hang out in the park and go on rides in the orchestra class. Beginning band students, we don't do Six Flags, but hopefully after beginning band in 6th grade, you take advanced band here at Silverado, and advanced band does get to go on those field trips. Orchestra instruments are violin, viola, cello, and upright bass. So why should students take music classes in 6th grade? First of all, playing music is a lot of fun. You probably know this already from elementary school, but in middle school, it's even more fun because you get to play a lot more. Like I said, every single day we get to play music, and you get really good really fast doing that. So it's a lot of fun playing music. Second reason is you make a lot of new friends and meet kids from other schools. 5 different elementary schools get to come to Silverado, their students. So you get to meet all kinds of new people, and you even get to meet students in other grade levels that maybe some other 6th graders don't get to do. So you get to make a lot of new friends in the music program. Music students learn how important it is to practice and be dedicated to learning. So families might like this more than the students sometimes, but lots of practice is really important in music, and repetition and getting really good at something. And being dedicated to a specific thing is a really good thing for students to learn. And then they can use that also in other classes here at school. Also, families and students probably want to know that there's a lot of studies that show students who take music classes do better in school than students who do not. And one of the really nice things about Silverado is you can take music all 3 years that you're here. So a lot of students who take music at Silverado in 6th grade, they like it so much that they actually end up taking music all 3 years that they're here at Silverado, which is really great. If you take it in 6th grade, but you don't like it enough to do it again, there's lots of other things you can pick as a 7th grader. But a lot of people like it so much in 6th grade that they decide to do it in 7th and 8th grade. So, do students need experience in music to join the classes? No is the answer, which is great. We are open to any person who wants to learn how to play the instruments that I talked about. So in band, flute, clarinet, saxophone, trumpet, trombone. In orchestra, violin, viola, cello, upright bass. So all students in this class get to learn basic note reading and playing skills. So at the end of the year, you'll be really impressed because the students can play songs from our book without ever hearing them before, just by looking at the notes. And again, no experience is needed. We start at the very beginning, with how to put the instruments together even, and how to do very basic things. And then we speed things up as we all get caught up. And then we end up being able to play a lot of different music, challenging music, fun music. And if your student does have experience, like if you played flute or clarinet this year, or viola or violin, what'll happen is you get to learn some advanced techniques and add to what you already know, all in the same class. So we take people with no experience and people that have been playing for a while. So how do students get musical instruments for beginning band or orchestra? There's a place called the Music Connection at the district office down at the old Napa High School, and that's a great place to get instruments for students. They have a long history of helping all the district music students who want to play an instrument get one to play. And I'll put the link down below this video so that you can go directly there and look at what they offer. They're really good with working with all students. And then there's 2 music stores here in Napa, Napa Music Supply and Our Pals Music. And they also have a long history of working with students in the district and getting instruments for people either to rent or purchase. And I'll put the links to their websites down below the video also. So a little bit about me. This is my, right now, 15th year teaching music in public schools and my 13th year teaching middle school. So I've been teaching middle school music longer than the 5th graders have been alive, which is kind of crazy. I have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in music education. The groups that I've been teaching have in the past gotten first place finishes and unanimous superior and superior ratings at music festivals, including that music festival down at Six Flags, where we get all these trophies and things like that. So that's a lot of fun. I'm a member of the California Music Educators Association, and I'm also a committee on the State Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Access Committee for CMEA also. So what's next? Sign up or get more information. You can always email me, and I'll put my email address. I'll link it in the little section underneath the video. brianbeggs@mvusd.org. I really like answering questions from people, so students or family. If you have questions, please email me. I'm happy to help. Please fill out the Google form that is linked below this video. So this is for families to get information and students too. Okay, so students and families, you probably want to talk about this before we actually sign up, right? So please fill out the Google form that's linked in the section below this video. So here you can ask me any questions about the music program. You can get information about instruments from me, And also, you can even sign up for beginning band or orchestra if you already know that you want to do it. I really look forward to hearing from you. I'm happy to answer any questions. We really hope to get a lot of 6th graders to do beginning band or orchestra next year. Again, you don't need any experience. So if you wanted to play an instrument for a while but just never got around to it, now's a good chance, because if you start in 6th grade, you get really good by the time you're an 8th grader. And then you get to go to high school, and then you get to do all kinds of great stuff in high school music too. So please fill out that form below. Even if you're not interested in doing music here at Silverado, please fill out the form so that I can get information about who is and who is not interested. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope to see you all next year, and have a good rest of your school year. Please fill out the form, and I'm happy to answer any questions in email. Bye.